welcome to another episode of On the Ground in Germany. Today we'll be installing our barge boards to the front of our RedBull RB7, and also we will be gluing our turning vane stays to our turning vanes, and then later on we'll be installing them also to the front of our RedBull RB7. Okay guys, so let's get stuck into applying our barge boards. Holding it in place, you want to screw the screws through the chassis into the barge board, okay, not too tight. And then you want to drop the car back down. And then there we go. We've installed our first Rauch barge board to the front of our RB7 chassis. Okay, now you want to flip it around and do the other side. Okay, so we've flipped our RedBull RB7 around now. And we're going to drop our second barge board into place. And thread our screws through the chassis into the barge board. Okay, once you've done that, grab your last screw and then drop your RB7 down. And there we have it guys, we've installed both the Rauch barge boards to the front of our RB7. Okay, next up we'll be installing our turning vanes. Okay, first we have to attach and glue our turning vane stays to the sides of our turning vanes. Okay, so grab your turning vane and your turning vane stay. Now, they can only go one way, okay, so the curved part faces the front of the RB7. So this will go on the right side of the car, so therefore the turning vane stay will go on and curve towards the rear of the car. Okay, now as I've just done, I've just dry fitted it. Okay, it's got a little pin there and a little hole. They do go in, and it can pretty much hold itself there. But what we're going to do today, we're going to run a bit of glue, okay, over the pin and in the little hole there. And we're going to bring the two pieces together, set it aside to dry for 10 or 15 minutes or so. So first you want to flip your RB7 back up on its side, and then grab your turning vane. Okay, we can see the screw hole there. Grab your turning vane, pop it into position, and then screw it in nice and tight. And there we have it guys, we've got our first turning vane on the front of our RedBull RB7. Okay, it's actually starting to take shape of a Formula 1 car now. Just be careful when you're putting on the turning vane before you completely tighten it up to make sure that the little pin at the bottom is lining up with its corresponding holes, okay, and don't try and force it, as they are very, very fragile. Okay, we can see the screw hole here. I've dropped the turning vane pin into place and then do it up nice and tight. And there we have it guys, we've got both our barge boards on our RedBull RB7 and both of our turning vanes with Mark Webber's number 2 as voted by you guys on the Facebook channel. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of On the Ground in Germany, and I will see you guys very shortly in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.